is something called a matched pair. Matched pair design is when you're looking at two things, two treatments being done on the same thing. So for example, if I go golfing and I want to see how do I do in the morning versus the afternoon, the two treatments would be the morning golfing session, the afternoon golfing session, and I compare my two scores to see if I'm a better golfer in the morning maybe or in the afternoon. So it's a randomized block design, and the block size has to be 2. You don't have a choice. The idea is to create these blocks by matching pairs of similar experimental units, and then we use chance to decide which member gets the first treatment and the other subject gets the other treatment. And sometimes that sounds kind of strange based on what you actually see happening. The random assignment is done within each matched pair. Sometimes the pair consists of just one experimental unit where you get both the treatments, one right after the other. In that case, each experimental unit serves as its own control group. The order of the treatments can influence the response, so you randomize that. And basically when you're doing that, you can flip a coin, heads or tails, because if there's only 2 treatments, it's pretty easy to do. For example, for those people in here who are runners, there's an athletic shoe company that believes that they've developed a shoe that helps short distance runners lower their times. They recruited 8 runners, and each runner was given a new pair of shoes, and the runners were encouraged to use these shoes and their favorites. So we have 2 things going on. We have the new shoe, I guess, and then we also, what did I just hit? That's weird. And then we have their favorite shoes. So those will be the 2 different treatments in the matched pair. So how do we use this matched pair? First of all, in the matched pair, the 2 treatments are the new shoes and the favorite shoes. Each treatment will occur for each of the 18 runners. Meaning each of them will use the new shoes and each will use their favorite shoes. So, talking about the matched pair, a pair will be the 2 running times per runner for use with the new shoes and the favorite shoes. What else do I have to talk about here? Let's see. So we've talked about the treatments, we've talked about the pairs. The order that the shoes are used will be randomized with the flip of a coin. Heads for the new shoes, tails for the favorites. And then lastly, we probably should talk about what happens in the end. After all 18 runners record their times, we will compare results to see if the new shoes create a difference. So this is very similar to what we've done in the past with strata or blocking or any other kind of experimental design. It's just now more specifically a matched pair. Two things going on, compare just those two things, done.